Alright guys, so the update patch note for the February 12th update featuring Awaken Pure Vanilla Cookie as well as Black Sapphire and episode 8 of Beasties has been uploaded onto the game as well as Discord with all of the images a little bit earlier this time around, so I am going to be updating it for you guys as soon as possible here. So let's go and read this together because it is actually relatively long for the amount of content that we are getting. And it's most likely because of the skill and stuff, so let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Cookie Run Kingdom. Join Pure Vanilla Cookie and friends on their heroic journey in the February 12th update. Help unravel the secret to the beast binding ritual in the Spire of the Seed. So now let's look at what is going to happen with episode 8, Beacon of Truth. The 8th episode taking place in Beasties, Beacon of Truth begins. Climb Shadow Milk Cookie Spire of the Sea with the Truthless Recluse. What fate awaits Pure Vanilla Cookie at the top? Starting from stage 8-4, the curiosity effect will be applied. The curiosity meter fills up when cookies use their skills, piques Shadow Milk Cookie's interest, and triggers his playtime once it is full. Cookies will turn into chess pieces, which reduces their damage resist and amplifies debuffs, and become weakened when playtime ends. Shadow Milk Cookie and his royal followers Candy Apple and Black Sapphire grow larger in size and their attack speed increases. Compassionate. Pure Vanilla Cookie is immune to playtime, and allies become temporarily immune as well upon using his skill. So it does look like Awaken Pure Vanilla Cookie is going to have a special effect for you guys, especially once it does reach stage 8-4 for us. And it looks like right over here, starting from 8-16, the Hope effect will be applied. The Hope meter fills up when ally cookies heal, and the Light of Salvation is activated once it is full. The Light of Salvation restores HP and grants HP shield. If Compassionate Pure Vanilla Cookie is on the team, the Light of Salvation will remain on the ground. Collected by an ally, it will restore HP, grant HP shield, and provide the Light of Salvation buff. Each hit will deal damage proportional to target's HP and restore HP in proportion to own attack. Collected by an enemy, it will deal area damage and reduce damage dealt. Alright, so it seems like this actually might be a very similar skill to what we have with Pure Vanilla. So we'll see how this one goes, but let's go and look at the tactical skill, Truth and Deceit. So starting from 8-16, just like we have over here, you will be able to activate the new tactical skill, Truth and Deceit. A light containing Truth and Deceit heals allies and deals damage to enemies. Allies who have received additional healing gain increased amplified buffs and healing. If Compassionate Pure Vanilla Cookie is on the team, he will reduce allies' remaining cooldown. Interesting. It does look like a very useful skill for us. And let's look at what we have here with the main focus of this update, and that's going to be the ancient Compassionate Pure Vanilla Cookie, the Awaken form here, guys, right? And the skill will now change to Warmth of Compassion upon awakening. Alright, so skill description. Pure Vanilla Cookie fully heals the team and reduces injury, okay? He will further heal the team for the amount of HP recovered from the reduced injury. Provides HP shield for all members of the team. Whenever these HP shields are dispelled or the target becomes unable to have an HP shield, periodically heals the team for a certain period of time. Next, he will summon shards of light that will heal your team and deal damage to enemies, applying the Shard of Light debuff. Alright, let's look at more. As long as Pure Vanilla Cookie participates in the battle, he will select a cookie and illuminate them with the Light of Truth to restore their HP when it drops below a certain point. Pure Vanilla Cookie will keep restoring their HP periodically for some more time. This effect can trigger only once in a certain period of time. So kind of reminds me of Okchan's skill. Okchan does also have a skill where if it reaches a certain point, it starts healing as well. So it kind of reminds me of that, but of course it's going to be a way better and stronger version here with Pure Vanilla. And it does look like it will trigger more than once as long as the cooldown is over. And we have so much more, guys. As someone who has witnessed both the Truth and Deceit, Pure Vanilla Cookie will grant the team immunity from silence and cooldown debuffs at the beginning of battle if there are no other healing cookies in the rear row. This is very important. In the rear row, it does look like if you have it possibly in the middle, then this effect actually might still activate. We'll have to see and test that out. But once per battle, when his own HP drops below a certain point, he will restore his HP, gain an HP shield, and dispel all possible debuffs on himself. Additionally, once per battle, Pure Vanilla Cookie will revive one team member, himself included. However, this effect will not trigger if the entire team is defeated mid-revival or if the target has already been revived. And this is something that somebody even asked me inside of my Discord. They asked, hey HyRoll, do you think Pure Vanilla Cookie could revive somebody? And I said it's definitely on the possibility list. And man, they did it. They have a cookie who will actually revive another cookie that is not golden cheese, that is not the feather. And it does look like if they do revive, right, like if golden cheese already revived from the skill effect, cannot revive again with pure vanilla. It does look like if they possibly revive with the feather, then they can't revive with pure vanilla either. And of course, it does look like there might be some downtime between the revival, because it says if the entire team is defeated mid-revival. So we'll have to see how this one goes, but there you go, guys. We have it. The higher Pure Vanilla Cookie's damage resistant, the stronger cooldown buff he'll receive at the beginning of battle. His regular attacks will heal up to 5 targets and increase their amplified buff. So he actually just became an absolute beast of a healer slash buffer now. Not only does he have the regular stuff that he had already, which is the HP shield, reduces injury. Now he heals based on what you recovered, as well as if you can't get HP shield, he also periodically heals. But you also now have the damaging. You also have where you're able to heal when your cookies drop from a certain point. Also himself as well, which is really, really good. And then of course he has some cooldown buff. He has ability to revive. So this is a lot of stuff. And it does look like you have right here immunity to silence and cooldown debuff. So that means it's something like we have Mystic Flower, right, as well as Dark Cacao. So that is another really big counter here, guys, with Pure Vanilla Cookie. All right, so I'm excited to see how this one's gonna turn out. There's a lot to test out, and we'll see once he comes out into the game. All right, next one is gonna be Epic Cookie Black Sapphire, who is gonna be the support who uses the skill Showtime, or It's Showtime. Black Sapphire gems appear on the battlefield and explode after a certain period of time, inflicting poison, amplifying debuffs, and poison type damage. Additionally, the gems decrease enemies' defense depending on the number of poison type cookies on the team, including Black Sapphire Cookie. The gems will also heal all poison type cookies and increase their damage resist. Black Sapphire Cookie amplifies poison type damage as long as he is present on the battlefield. The Deceitful Trio buff will activate when entering battle together with Shadow Milk and Candy Apple. So it does look like a very poison oriented cookie. Kind of reminds me of someone like Royal Margarine as well as Matcha and someone like that. But we'll have to see how this one turns out. Maybe, possibly. I don't know how likely it will be, but we'll see if poison type stuff will come back into maybe like your boss battle or something like that, especially with Pure Vanilla. We'll see how it goes. All right, new resident toppings, Truthful Topping. So I did kind of look at this earlier, but it does look like there's only certain cookies who can actually equip this, not all light type. So Pure Vanilla, Sparkling, Queen of Man, Creme Brulee, and Financier. So not all cookies, all right, not all light type can actually go and equip this. All right, and just to remind you guys, Black Sapphire is poison. It does look like Pure Vanilla is going to be the light type right here. All right, so this is a resonant topping, and then we have this Deceitful topping, which Black Sapphire is going to be added. So now there's going to be 3 Black Sapphire, Shadow, and Candy Apple. And then we also do have now the new magic candy of Queen of Man Cookie. Very surprised about this one, but Paladin of Light. After using her skill, Queen of Man Cookie becomes resistant to interrupting effects. All light type cookies gain her Paladin's Way buff at the start of a battle. Light Strike will be applied with every 3rd attack, dealing extra damage proportional to her attack speed buffs and increasing light type damage dealt to enemies. Additionally, her following regular attacks and light strikes will deal increased light type damage. All right, so it does look like she's just getting a lot more buffs, as well as she's able to give more buffs as well to your teammates. So we'll see how this one turns out as well. Very interested to see where she might be used again. I don't know about the arena but we'll see how this one goes. Next one is going to be the magic candy for Sparkling Cookie, the second healer type I think now after Cream Unicorn getting a magic candy. So the skill is Cocktail Party. The delightful aroma of cocktails envelops the area, healing allies and dispelling any healing debuffs. Additionally, Sparkling Cookie increases light type damage and attack speed for light type cookies. The cocktail aroma deals damage to enemies in the area. So another cookie who's going to do a little bit of damage here with their skill now, although they are a healer type. Alright, Soldiers of Deceit Icing set, Sweet Lines and Deceptive Whisper. It's going to be the new Icing that you're able to go and pull on the gacha, I believe. Alright, so that is going to be really nice to see. And then we also do have the guild channel within the town square. So you guys are able to go and select the guild chat so that only your guild members can actually go and, chat in that particular area. Alright, and then we also do have the new event, Secret Garden. Let's build a secret garden with the sugar gnomes. Place buildings on the board in the secret garden and merge them to earn points and create a beautiful garden. Take inspiration from Pure Vanilla Cookie's Warm Light and build a secret garden of peace and healing. So let's look at the tips from the sugar gnomes real quick. So it says number 1, place blocks. So you can go and place them, and the next block will also show. And the next step is to merge them. Each of them can get level up to level 12. When 2 blocks of the same level are placed next to each other, you can either tap each of the 2 blocks or drag one block on top of the other to merge them. Alright, and then it will level up and change appearance. Points and reward, place blocks to earn points, keep merging to get more points. The game ends when there are no more blocks to merge on the board. You can earn rewards depending on your final level and score, and you continue your game and progress even if you exit the game. Alright, the Secret Garden Shop. Earn Seal of Approval by playing the events to purchase various reward in the shop. Make construction easier with Secret Garden tools, Choco Rewindo, Slammin' Hammer, and Gnome Blueprints. Alright, remaining Seal of Approval will turn into coins after the event is over. Now, looking at some extra improvements and additions and all the other changes. So we have some things for light type cookies. Blessing of Light. Blessing of Light, a buff that amplifies the light type cookies buffs and increased damage resist will be added. This buff is applied to the following cookies: Madeline, Cream Puff, Queen of Man, Creme Brulee, Clotted Cream, and Financier. This is actually insane because, amplify buff, which increases the duration of the buff, and then increases damage resist as well. I gotta say, this might actually be very beneficial for someone like, especially Creme Brulee right now, who's still being used in a lot of different situations. And then Queen of Man, we'll see how much of a difference she'll make with the magic candy as well. And then we have some kingdom improvements as well. Glorious Vanilla Castle Design. So now you can unlock this design faster than before. So it used to be Cookie Castle level 13, but now it's level 7. And you can use the Glorious Vanilla Castle and the Fountain of Compassion for bonus animation. Alright, so I don't know if I can see the actual bonus animation here. But it does look like we have some extra stuff. Yeah, no animation on this one, but we'll see how that one turns out. We have bonds and costumes. A notification will pop up on cookies for any unclaimed reward for bonds or costume set. Your cookies will become more powerful with effects activated from bonds and costume. I have talked about this in my power level up video as well, so you guys can go and check that out if you guys haven't. We also do have My Cookie improvements for the icing weaving. A pop-up screen has been added to prevent mistakes when handling epic rarity weaving icing, but only if you have just one in your possession, so that you don't get rid of one thing that you have. All right, and then other stuff. So the English voice acting, there still is a strike going on. So certain cookies of the voice actor who are actually participating in the strike will be recorded after the strike is over. So there is still a delay and will be added in the future update. And Japanese voiceover, due to the delay in the voice recording, the Japanese voices for certain cookies will be added in the future update as well. So this one is not a strike, but it does look like they might have some timing and scheduling issues. So they're waiting on that. And then the voice acting for the EN side of things, it does look like the strike is still going on, sadly. A lot of people have been waiting for this. Hopefully that it was going to end before this update, but it seems like it's still going to take effect. So please be a little bit more patient here, guys. But that is going to be the patch note for February 12th. Again, not an insane amount of stuff, but it's still a good chunk of new things being added, especially with pure vanilla cookie. It will definitely change the entire meta. And also the next update information as well here real quick is, again, from the sneak peek, we have gotten the 2 new legendary costume of pure vanilla and shadow milk. And then we also do have master mode of the beast raid coming out, and we also do have the next new theme for the Gacha of Fate featuring Truth and Deceit, which is going to be from our shadow milk as well as pure vanilla. So that is pretty much it, guys. Not a 40-minute video like before, but hopefully you guys found the video helpful. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the new update, especially with pure vanilla cookie and the skill that he has. He absolutely looks insane, and I love his design. You guys already know that he is my favorite cookie, and I am excited to see him awaken and to absolutely just blow the update away. But again, that is going to be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments below again what you guys are excited for, what you guys think about the update and everything, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video as well as the live stream for the February 12th update. Thanks for watching.